Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be continuing into part 10 of what if Kami taught Goku to control his tail. If you haven't seen part 9, there is a title card where you can go check out and see what happened in the last part. But today we'll be going into the Tournament of Power arc. Will Universe 7 come out on top? Who will be strong enough to face off against Jiren? Also, I own a Discord for anyone who wants to join and talk more about Dragon Ball with me and other viewers. Maybe you got some of your own ideas of what ifs, and maybe in the future I could do them. The link is in the description down below. Without further ado, let's dive into part 10 of what if Kami taught Goku how to control his tail. As the Z fighters all arrive at the arena of the tournament, they are instantly stared at by every universe, as they all see Universe 7 as a threat. The tournament began, with all the Z warriors splitting up into groups, the Earthlings sticking together, Piccolo, Pikkon, and Buu as a group, and then the entire Sun family together. Now at first it seems easy with all the fighters, here being much stronger than their canon counterparts. Most normal threats are no more, with them being much more powerful than normal. Piccolo would actually meet up with Hit once again, and he would even challenge him for a rematch, with Piccolo not denying it. When Hit used his time skip ability, he managed to get Piccolo even in his orange form. After the tournament, Hit decided to train up a bit to not be defeated again, and grew quite strong. Piccolo would even try to stack up Kaioken, and even then, Hit could barely still use his time skip ability. While Piccolo is facing Hit, Frost would show up to fight Pikkon, and their fight is pretty one-sided, with Pikkon having Kaioken stacked up would be stronger than Frost. Frost grows angry as he uses the needle on Pikkon, which it did hit him and got him incapacitated. Frost would pick up Pikkon's body and in preparation to throw him off the arena, until Frost is sent flying by Buu. Buu would even heal Pikkon back to full health. When Frost sees this, he is angry and decides to quickly head away when he had the chance. The Earthlings will be facing off against Universe 2 Love Trio on a 3-on-3 battle. The Earthlings are pushed back a bit with these three opponents, and each go their own way to do a one-on-one fight. Krillin and Yamcha are holding their own, but when it comes to Tien, he has to use all his power to keep up, even using Kaioken as this strains his body. He is about to get taken out until Krillin and Yamcha came in to save him, as it is back on a 3-on-3. Tien says he has a plan to take out the leader of the group, but they need to distract him for a little while. So then they start using solar flares to blind them all. Tien would be hit in a wave and perform a containment wave as he captures Ribrianne and seals her away when he runs to the edge to push her off. Kankusa would follow Tien, but end up pushing herself and Tien off the arena, which gets all three of them eliminated, and then Yamcha and Krillin would easily eliminate Rosie. The Sun family is actually met with the Saiyans of Universe 6, and Goku and Raditz would be interested with these fighters, so both Gohans would head off on their own to continue fighting. Meanwhile, Goku and Raditz would teach them the Super Saiyan form, which would be the only form they would learn, since neither Goku or Raditz have Super Saiyan 2, nor if that's a thing in this timeline, and they wouldn't be able to learn evolution form so easy. Kale would still go berserk as a fight between her and Goku would break out. Goku easily in his evolution form is dealing with Kale, and they would work on having Kale learn to control the form that she has until she actually manages to control over the berserker form. Champa would still throw them the Potara earrings as they form into Kefla. Goku smirks as he taps into his Ultra Instinct on top of his evolution form, and their fight would quickly begin. But quickly it shows that even with this fusion, they are no match for Goku with his Ultra Instinct. And sadly to Goku, he eliminates the fusion rather easily. When he looks over to the crowd, he sees all the gods standing and bowing down to Goku as he is confused. But on the stand, Whis is glad that he did achieve the form, and most of the gods are shocked that Immortal achieved something that the gods couldn't. Kaba goes to Goku saying that he knows they cannot win, but asks if he does win, could they bring back their universe? And Goku says that he will. Kaba would try to fight Goku, but easily is taken out of the ring. Future Gohan would be fighting off some other universe members until he is sent crashing into some rubble by Jiren. He decided to fight early here as he sensed that both him and Goku are a possible threat. Future Gohan in his mystic form tries to attack Jiren, but he sees how it doesn't affect him one bit, so he decides to go into his Super Saiyan God form. Again, this is Beast, but in this timeline it's called Super Saiyan God. This power actually shocks Jiren, and he has to try with Future Gohan in this new form. Not too far from the fight, Gohan is having to fight against Toppo, and it's not going well for Gohan, as in his Super Saiyan form it is not doing enough. He doesn't like it, but would transform into his legendary Super Saiyan state and start putting up a better fight against Toppo, and even make Toppo go into his God of Destruction form. Gohan is on the losing end, but is slowly catching up with him, growing stronger and stronger the more they fight. Toppo would begin to see that Gohan is getting stronger, so he decided to try to end it quickly, with sending a beam right at Gohan, but he shoots his own beam as the struggle begins. But with both of them using their full power, a huge explosion emerges that eliminates many fighters. The only ones left were Future Gohan, Jiren, Toppo, Dispo, Goku, Raditz, Piccolo, and Buu. Piccolo and Buu would face off against Toppo, while Raditz would be fighting Dispo. But the most intense fight was between Jiren and Future Gohan, and each blow that he connected would create a huge pressure wave that was felt all over the arena. Jiren sends Future Gohan crashing down and shoots a blast to eliminate Future Gohan. as he is too exhausted to move until the blast is deflected by Goku as he takes his shot against Jiren. And Boo would head to future Gohan and heal him up as they both decide for their plan to win the tournament. Raditz struggled a bit to face against Dispo, as he couldn't catch up with him with his quick speed, until Dispo was sent knocked back by future Gohan and Boo, and then Dispo is surrounded by a pink goo, as he is absorbed by Boo, and then would heal up Raditz, and then he would heal up Raditz as they all head to Toppo. Now the fight between Piccolo and Toppo is definitely a good fight, and Piccolo would have the edge here as he is definitely super powerful and I'd say stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, but he is worn down and tired from all the fighting that he is losing against Toppo until future Gohan kicks Toppo away, and then Boo would absorb him as well. They would heal Piccolo and all head to witness the immense fight between Goku and Jiren. Future Gohan tells Boo to go absorb Jiren, but he refuses to do so because that would be what Goku wouldn't want for to happen. Boo knows Goku and how he always wanted a challenge and to fight strong opponents, so he wouldn't want to take this chance away from him. As the rest of the universe members just stand there and watch the final fight unfold. Their fight is as good as the one they had in canon, probably even better. Goku with his evolution form and Ultra Instinct on top of that, Jiren doesn't really stand a chance against him. If Jiren couldn't handle Goku with he had quote-unquote Master Ultra Instinct, Jiren couldn't even touch Goku now with this version of Ultra Instinct. Goku is kinda sad that Jiren isn't crazy strong, but he does know that he himself is strong with Ultra Instinct. He does know he would win, so he would end the match with knocking Jiren off the arena, and thanks to the others for not jumping into the fight. As Boo would jump off the arena and take out the last two fighters of Universe 11, and this would give Universe 7 the win to the Tournament of Power. And Goku would use his wish to bring back all the universes, which makes the Grand Prix happy of the wish Goku made. Afterwards, everyone would head back to Earth glad they won, but Goku was somewhat not satisfied with the fight, and looked over to ask Beerus if they could have an official match. Beerus smirked, saying that he was waiting for him to ask. When they arrive on Earth, they had a brawl. The power between the two was immense. Beerus was enjoying himself fighting someone who had Ultra Instinct, which made the fight for him much harder, but also much more enjoyable. Beerus would even start using his destruction power to try to attack Goku. The Earth trembles from the fight between the two strong fighters, and the other fighters begin to believe that they will destroy the planet if they continue on fighting, until Whis stops the fight by knocking them both out, saying that they will have to fight this fight somewhere else. Now, with going on to the Broly movie, that really wouldn't ever happen with the fact that there was no Resurrection F, or even the thought of bringing Frieza back for the Tournament of Power, which also led to him being brought back to life, and he or any of his army would ever find Broly or Paragus, so sadly for them, they will have to continue living off their life in a terrible planet, trying their hardest to survive day by day, without ever being saved or able to leave. Now after the tournament, all the fighters decided to stay on Earth for a bit, since they have been off planet for a while, with Goku, future Gohan, Goten, Raditz, and Boo all training at his house. They are all greeted by some visitors from outer space, as they call themselves the Galactic Patrol, and that they need the help of Boo and the Sun family from a dangerous magical prisoner that they just escaped from their prison. And that's where we're gonna leave it off for now. Tell me how y'all think about part 10 and how I did with the Tournament of Power arc. Are y'all satisfied with how the Tournament of Power arc went down? How would the remainder of the arcs go down with this group of Z fighters? Sadly, Broly won't be joining this group of Z fighters as he is my favorite character. Where do y'all think Boo and the Sun family would be able to stop Moro in the future? What could have happened differently? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. If y'all are interested and enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted whenever I post another part. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next part. See ya!